Hell now. I'm back here inside the abandoned temple because you fool Amran are not very thorough. I went back inside because I wanted to spend the night here in the right temple, now nice little bed. I realized there's this whole passageway which I haven't really explored yet. Looking at it, that light there ain't natural. Normally, I see something like that screams magic. I wouldn't be too keen on investigating. Since we're a full-fledged wizard now, I think we can handle it. Oh, I hope I don't regret this. Weird glowing crystals. Don't tell me we're going to face a crystal elemental or something. I don't think I can face another troll. Oh. Well. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Good. What is this place? Some reason I don't feel that it's dangerous. It actually feels kind of familiar. Ooh, there's stuff. Ah! Oh, what's going on? Scroll. Oh, spell tome. What's going on? Anything? I don't feel so good. Alright, I'm leaving. After I check out some more stuff. Alright. What the hell is that? I'm burning up with some kind of fever. I mean, I wasn't feeling exactly tip-top before, but it suddenly got worse. Alright. I think we got the stuff though. Where's it? An old rope. Ambrosia. Huh. Scroll of Boon. I can already cast this anyway. Let's get it ready. Spell. Grounding. This one's a storm spell. Awesome! It seems to be even more powerful than flame being. Ah. And we can use it. We're natural. Look at that. Master of Flame and Storm. Amran, the elementalist wizard. Alright, let's get out of here. Now we're looking like a proper wizard as well. Kind of dressed like a woman, but... well... I don't mind. Anyone calls me a woman, I'll turn them into toads. least they'll singe their whiskers off. Alright. It's midnight, I think. Time to go to bed. We'll head off tomorrow. Right. Time to take stock. Let's make this our secondary. Alright. Think we're ready? Come on. Think we've really cleaned out this place. It's time to move on. Get into the real civilization here in Enderal. Sure, this place is an old ruin and abandoned forest. Alright. It's almost beginning to feel that this place is kinda like home. Bye, old boy. I won't miss you. Look at that. Whoa! Never noticed that before. Looks like a town or a city of some sort. It looks pretty far away. Cause take us quite a bit of traveling to get there. Now have I explored all of this place as I can? Could use some more of those mana fungi. They're really useful. Oh well. Can't stay here forever. Scraping the ground forever. Alright. Let's go. Alright. You know what? I didn't bother picking up this scrap. Why not? Who knows? Maybe I can trade them in for some collector or some nut for ancient stuff. Ancient coin. Why didn't I notice this before? I really am not thorough at all, am I? Oh well. Come to think of it, haven't been this way yet. Should be careful. What the hell is that? Something's here. What the hell? It's not a troll. And a trap. Huh. Wonder if we can use this to our advantage. Hey, ugly. Over here. was excellent. Give me my arrows back. And some of your weird fat. Alright. Whoa! Who are you? Are you even alive? Oh, apparently not. Oh. What are you? Oh. Don't know what that meant, but I hope it was good. Oh, finally a proper sword. Hope you don't mind me taking it. Need it more than you do. Alright. Well, this is better than a pickaxe. Alright. Looks like it's still in good condition at all. Should be able to cut down a few bandits with this. Thank you very much. Whoa! That was close. Almost ended up like that troll. Not very heroic or intelligent. Anything here? Nice. Ooh. Oh, gross. Just to feel the troll's old victims. What the hell? What are those noises? Anyway. Huh. It seems gives me about as much protection as the robe. It's a bit heavier. At least kinda look better in it. Alright. At least we have a change of clothes. Don't have to wear the same outfit all the time. Can have a bit of style. Alright. Let's get out of here. I have to admit, this place truly is a vision. Beautiful. Damn serious. I wish you'd have been able to see this. You deserve to see it more than I do. I think I'm hearing wolves. Alright. Uh-oh. Knew I heard a wolf. What the? I I'm on practice. These things hit hard. Right. I'm getting even more feverish. I think this stuff can help. Really hope there aren't any more of those wolves here. Pretty dangerous. Looks like a drop. Point of no return. Alright. Hey there, little chicken. Oh no. Hearing more of those damn dogs. There they are. I have to be careful. Maybe we can sneak by him. Hey, what's this place? What the? Another pickaxe? Really? Making a selection of pickaxes? Ooh, nice. Giant boots. To give me a bit more protection than these old shoes. Very nice. Oh, I think I've hit upon a jackpot here. Good old piece of actual armor. Alright. And some bread. What is that sound? Keep hearing something. Keep hearing some weird noises. I think that shovel I picked up should be useful. Lantern. Why not? A bottle. Wonder who owned this stuff? Why are they gone and their clothes still here? Doesn't make a whit of sense, but... well... it's better than me having to pry them off their corpse. Much prefer that. Alright. What the hell? Oh! What? Stupid crab. Thinking you're a match for me? 10 times your size. Nice practice, at least. A bit rusty swinging the sword. Not sure that a wizard like me should be swinging a sword, actually. Why not? here. What's this? Who would mark a mound of soil with an X? Must be something here. Treasure is usually marked with an X. Alright. What do we have here? Ooh. It's a book on light magic. Gonna use this. Oh. I guess this was someone's grave. Sorry, friend. Sorry for taking your stuff. But I'm desperate here. You being dead, don't really have any problems now, do you? Alright. What the hell is this? Some sort of ruin. Huh. Is it... Whoa! Whoa! Stay away from me, you! Alright. Don't like the water, do you? Ha! Come on! Not an easy meal! Where's the last one? There. That felt great. Being able to defend myself. Now that's real treasure. I guess we've become stronger ever since we came here. A whole different person now. Not the Amran who stepped off that boat, who let his friend die. I wish I knew this person some time ago. Could have saved you, Sirius. What the hell is that? Is that civilization? Finally! People we can talk to. Yeah. Hopefully people who won't gut us or treat us like slaves. Hey there, friend. Hello. Hello there.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
Ah. Well, it's a long story, friend. Could I trouble you to tell me where I am? And who might you be?
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
I think you're going to like that guy.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Right. What about my eyes? Tell me.
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
Well... Can you tell me more about this region? I'm a newcomer here, actually.
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy.
I've seen.
And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
I see. And, there are places here that might be of interest to an adventurer like me?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. And there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Alright. You said you were apothecarius by my path. What do you mean by that?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path.
Oh.
My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Huh? A role designated by Malthus? You mean your gods assign your professions to you? Is it that kind of... weird?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied.
Huh?
I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless.
Pathless?
Within these roles we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
Well, I guess that's reasonable. But aren't you frustrated by being bound to a path? Don't you want to advance?
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realised that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance.
But
I am interested in living the righteous path, and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me. and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
Huh. Alright, I won't trouble you with my heretical talk. And who are these pathless? It sounds kind of interesting.
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know.
Bad guys, eh? Alright. For those who keep to the path are good people, and those who don't are bad. Kinda makes sense, I guess. But then, as you said, half the trouble in this world is caused by people wanting to advance. But pretty much all that is good in this world is caused by people who advance. Just musing. Don't mean anything by it. Alright. Interesting thoughts, eh?
Well, I didn't come up with it.
Anyway, so you're an apothecary, you're some kind of trader. Merchant, right? Can I trade goods with you? I found some things in the ruins. Maybe of some value.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Finally. An actual merchant. Alright, what do you have? Ambrosia. Oh gods. It's worth a fortune. A spell tome. It's too expensive though. Anyway. It's not like I can just spend. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any money anytime soon, but let's sell our excess stuff. Don't really need this pickaxe anymore, but maybe I'll keep one so I can mine if I need to. Don't need these knives. Don't need these clothes, they smell of corpse. Keep these. It's a change of clothes. Don't really need this, so we'll sell it. Can I sell you these? No, I think I'd just rather keep them. Not really an alchemist, so let's sell these. You can have this for free. Amethyst, yeah. Ancient crystal coins. Should I keep these or sell them? Yeah, let's sell them. Don't think they're useful. Sell these. All right. Well, we've actually made quite a bit of gold. But well, we don't know if we're going to be able to make more. I guess we'll need gold if I are going to buy food, stuff, potions, and a place to stay. Alright, that's enough. Thank you. Thank you for your help, Finn. My name is Amran, after all. Pleased to meet you.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads.
Thank you.
Walk blessed.
Thank
Carlos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
What's going on? Finn, if I can trouble you a bit, I'm not feeling too well. Excuse me.
By the righteous path? What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
I suddenly have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes.
Oh, nice.
Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root.
Grunt root?
That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you.
I owe you again, Finn. Thank you.
Gruntroods, Gruntroods. Ah, here we go.
You know, given time, I'd probably like you,
let's
Carbos.
see. Sheer cap,
You remind me of
some
me.
water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh.
What's going on? What the hell is happening to me?
Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm
Language.
sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah. And you're paying for it.
What
Yeah,
the
I thought this
hell?
bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See, you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks. But, what in blazes just happened there? What's that all about?
What, you mean the still? Bad quality, and too much heat, I'd wager.
What?
But, whatever will be, will be.
But there was an explosion. Voices. Screaming. Positive that was you.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
Pretty sure I saw what I saw.
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there.
Screaming. It's all
Oh,
lights
shit.
and... What the...
What the... Carbos!
What's going...
They've
Oh,
hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
what the... Where did that come from?
Carbos,
Oh my god.
do something, damn it!
Now would you look at that? Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
Where am I? Who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are in my very own campsite. And before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into a thicket. Luckily enough, most of your injuries are only superficial, and I've already taken care of them. Your fever, though, is an entirely different story.
How do you know all of this? Were you there when they were attacked?
Suffice it to say, I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help for 2 reasons. 1, I was outnumbered like crazy. And 2, I'm in a happy relationship with my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer for you, but I don't. Sorry.
Anyway, about my fever. Do you know anything about it?
Yep, quite a lot actually. You're suffering from first-degree Arcanist's fever. I'm quite surprised that the old apothecarius didn't see that, to be honest. You're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? And you're feeling unusually strong and dizzy at the same time?
Yes.
While drinking herbal potions leaves a, well, kind of a bitter feeling in your head?
Right. This Arcanist fever, that's what's responsible for these things I can suddenly do. I can do magic because I'm sick. Really?
Yep. Your magical talent has broken free inside you.
Oh.
I don't have any myself, but I've worked together with enough Arcanists to know the signs. Simply put, what's happening is that your body can't cope with the magic. This isn't much of a problem at first, but if you don't do anything about it within the next couple of months, you'll find yourself running through the heartland naked, throwing fireballs at everything that moves.
Out of my ass?
You'll lose your mind, to speak plain and all.
But this fever, it can be treated, right? Not going to die or anything, right?
Yes, of course. Though someone who's magically gifted will always react differently to certain situations than someone who isn't. As I said, some herbs will always worsen your fever, as will magically contaminated areas.
Magically? What? So this fever gets worse whenever I drink potions.
Among other things, yes. Just as being magically gifted can make a person powerful, it can also make them sensitive and prone to certain conditions.
Oh.
Just don't overdo it sleeping in ruins or in the wilderness. Instead, set up a camp somewhere. Plus, as you've already said yourself, don't overdo it with potions.
Well, actually I've been saving my potions. But I guess sleeping a couple of days inside an abandoned temple wasn't really to my advantage. And what happens if I do these things? How will this fever affect me exactly?
Well, that depends on how bad it gets. At first, you'll suffer these diffuse headaches from time to time. Then your sight will permanently blur. And then you'll suffer a case of acute death, so to speak.
Oh, shit. The fever can kill me.
Yep. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say.
Oh. How can I treat it then? With this grunt root extract?
What? No. That won't help you in the long run.
Oh.
What you need is ambrosia, a special mixture of herbs that can remedy the fever without any side effects.
Oh, I have that.
Every good alchemist has that in stock, but it'll cost you.
Oh. And these visions, can you tell me about them?
Visions?
Can I trust this person? Oh well. Well, that's what I'd call them. I have these premonitions of things which are about to happen. Is this a side effect of this fever, you're saying?
No. Well, none that I know of.
Huh.
The only visions I ever had were those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? Someone has to take care of your fever. And as it happens, I know someone who could. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. How did you get here? And what did you do in that temple? And what exactly did you see in those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you. And that makes me curious. So, healing for information. What do you say?
Fair enough. Alright. I'm warning you. It's a pretty long story.
Then shoot. I'm eager to listen. I understand.
Yep.
My condolences for your loss. So that means you somehow survived this execution. And before you got washed ashore, you had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light.
Yes, but it wasn't just a dream. It was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was exactly the same as the one in the valley. You know what I mean?
I hope so. So your magical outburst didn't happen slowly as it usually does, but all of a sudden after this near-death experience. And with it came these visions.
Correct.
Interesting. I guess you know how absurd all this must sound, but somehow I believe you. Heck knows why, but I do. So, that means I'll introduce you to my employer. If anyone can help you, it's him. There is, however, one thing with which I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start our journey to Ark.
What exactly is this Ark you're talking about?
Ark? The capital of this country?
Ah.
Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone, rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by the Lord, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. If you plan on staying in this land, sooner or later you'll see it with your own eyes.
Alright. Never heard of it, but if you say so. Alright. Don't really care who your employer is, as long as he cures me. Okay then, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. There are some things that need some explanation before we can get started, however. Where should I start? I take it you've noticed that in the past 2.5 years, this world has fallen into political chaos, right? Civil wars, usurpers everywhere, you name it. And even though Enderal isn't directly affected by these wars going on everywhere, there are strange things happening here too. Take the Woodsheers, for example. There have been an unusual number of reports of wanderers being attacked by them in the open, which has never happened before. And the same goes for the Lost Ones, the living dead. Until 2 years ago, they were a rather rare magical phenomenon. But now every other corpse not properly cremated starts walking again as if it were the most natural thing to do.
What? Walking
The strangest
corpses?
thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness.
What the hell? Walking corpses? Bandits everywhere? Red Madness? I thought I came to Enderal to find a peaceful haven. Looks like we've gotten ourselves somewhere that there's a lot of trouble. Oh well. So do you think this chaos could be in any way related to the rumors about the deaths of the Lightborn? You know, everyone in Lyrim is talking about this.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true. And that there's a connection, yes.
Then you actually believe that someone did kill the Lightborn?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than false gods anyway.
Huh. What do the Enderalians think about all this?
Well, they usually leave the thinking to their holy order.
Huh.
And they, of course, deny everything. Even to talk about it as we're doing is considered a crime.
Oh.
But as much as I hate to say it, maybe it's better this way. At least for now. A spiritual crisis is the last thing this country needs at the moment.
Huh. I think I like you, Mr. Jaspar. Very open-minded, heretical person. And here I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world.
Please, don't take me as an example. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And this whole false deity theory isn't that new, after all. And seriously, let's say the Lightborn really are as mighty and omnipresent as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to magically smite me, here and now, for my insolence? The Lightborn were just powerful kings. No more, no less. But that's just how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Oh, far from it. No sweat. No sweat indeed.
Splendid. You never know. But we're digressing.
All right. What was this Red Madness you mentioned?
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds.
Uh-oh.
Just a couple of weeks ago, for instance, there was a smith in Ark who slaughtered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young noblewoman who killed herself by setting her family estate on fire for no apparent reason. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen of them.
Whoa.
That and the fact that the possessed's eyes glow red shortly before and during their deed has made people call it the Red Madness.
Whoa.
And just 3 days ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from within the Holy Order itself.
Magister?
Right, you're not from here. A magister is a kind of sage from the Holy Order who teaches the young novices who are aspiring to become keepers or arcanists. Yarrow was his name, a man who had more than 60 winners on his back.
So, what did this hero do?
He killed 15 novices and himself.
Whoa.
According to the only eyewitness to survive, he entered the teaching room as usual to give a lecture on alchemy. But instead, he gave a strange speech in which he explained that humanity is corrupt, void, as he put it. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and, well, he tore himself apart with a magical explosion. You can imagine the kind of uproar that caused.
So, what's your role in all of this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're no monk. Huh?
Well, I'm not exactly one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. I guess you could say my specialty is recovering things that have been lost. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do exactly that. They want to know how a highly intelligent man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And also if there's a discernible pattern to how this malady, or whatever it is, chooses its victims.
In other words, you're searching for his motives. So how could I help you with that? I don't know anything about this Yarrow person.
True, but that's irrelevant. Yarrow grew up in a small village named Riverville, which isn't far from here. And according to some of the other wardens, he visited this area quite often after his partner's death. So it's quite possible we could find some clues around here. Shards of his past, if you like. I've already searched most of the area, but a second pair of eyes wouldn't hurt. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan, I guess. So where should I start?
Well, for starters, I need you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred. He was a childhood friend of Yarrow's, and he might be able to tell us something worthwhile. Secondly, a boy from the village told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the water near a cliff to the east. Go there and see if you can find whatever it was he wanted to get rid of. I myself will have a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Here, this is a map of the region. The blue dot over here is Yarrow's old house. And at the risk of sounding heartless, you should head back to the apothecary's camp. Maybe the bandits left behind some equipment. If there's nothing else, I'd say off we go. Let's shed some light on this Yarrow and his motivations. Meet me at his old house when you're ready. I'll be waiting there.
All right. Looks like we have our work cut out for us. A new adventure in a new land. And finally a new friend.
Huh?
I hope I don't end up killing you too.
Huh?
I seem to have gotten a knack for that. Unfortunately.